Hello, golf friends. Gary Bates here from the Gary Bates Golf Academy. Thank you for joining us for Tour Swing Tuesday. I'm a PGA teaching professional and certified V1 video analysis coach. So a lot of times we're concentrating on the golf swing on Tour Swing Tuesday, and rightly so. But there's a whole other part of the game that I think is very important that I want to discuss today, and that has to do with strategy and shot selection, if I can say it. So I want to talk about that, and then I have some thoughts at the end. Okay, so up here we have Bryson DeChambeau, and this is back a little bit earlier in the summer at the BMW. And I wanted to show you this because as I was watching, I noticed, maybe you did, how many times he putted from well off the green. And so that's something I really want you to consider. Sometimes you just sort of, think, well, I'm off the green, I should chip it. And, if you watch tour players, especially on certain shots, and definitely at the British Open, they putt from well off the green. I would recommend it. Why? Because I think your worst putt is going to be a whole lot better than your worst chip. I mean, you might chili dip it right in front of you if you chip it right. And so he decides to putt this from well off the green. So let's talk a little bit about the technique here. And then I want to show you this. This is pretty cool. Okay, so he has very high hands, Bryson, in his setup. I think this is excellent for your putting stroke. Why? Because I believe it gives you an arms and shoulders stroke. The higher your hands are, the less wrist hinge you'll have generally. And I think that's really good. In fact, he has probably my favorite putting stroke of anybody on tour. And boy, he can really roll the rock. So let's take a look here. Well off the green. So he's got this arms and shoulder stroke, and he's going to read this putt, exactly like if he was on the green, right? So he's starting this well to the left of the pin, right? Reading green's extremely important part of putting, obviously. And he's going to get this to go up the slope, right? And he's trying to obviously, get up and down here like as if he was chipping. Now, they're going to shoot away here. They're going to break away and show you the other angle. And I want to show you this angle here because now you can see how far he was off the green, right? I mean, he might have been, 7, 8 yards off the green. And he was having some trouble chipping that day, and so he decided to putt it. And I really recommend this. This is very, very important. I think that when you consider a shot, right, consider, what am I good at? And now, if you're an amazing chipper, yes, you could chip this ball. But if you're a little sketchy with your chipping, maybe don't feel that good, putt it. Like a lot of the time, like 98.5% of the time, I think you're going to get closer with a putt. Okay, so that's my tip of the day. I want you to consider that. And here's a couple other thoughts too, and I'll end with this. I think it's very important and advantageous for you to seek out your local PGA professional and take an on-course lesson. Some of my students say that's the most important information they've ever gotten from me is when they do on-course instruction. So seek that out from your pro. You're going to be able to work on shots you can't do on the teaching tee, right? Bunker shots, maybe some flop shots around the green, some chip and runs, even talk about strategy, like what club should I play here? I find a lot of people hit driver off the tee way too much of the time when they could be hitting a hybrid, should be hitting a hybrid for position. And so that's what I want to encourage you with today. So thanks for being with us. Any other information, Gary Bates Golf Academy over there on Facebook. You can learn about all our programs. And then if you're on YouTube, hey, it would really help me if you subscribe, hit the bell, select all. I hope these videos help you. I hope they help you, think about the game and process the game a little bit. And so always feel free to reach out. We love when you give us a thumbs up. I love your questions and your comments. Really encourage you to put those down there at the bottom. And if we can help you in any way, don't hesitate to reach out. Okay, thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time on Tour Swing Tuesday. Take care and bye for now.